Hi, my name is Stephanie Justice, and I recently returned from a missions trip to Guatemala with Nicholas Fund for Education. Missions has been really important to my family. We started going 10 years ago with our kids when they were pretty young. So our group went on this trip to help with the school that Nicholas Fund supports. It's a middle and high school, and one of the reasons we went down there is to teach some classes. I was able to teach a science class. We talked about DNA and how God uses our DNA to make each one of us special and unique, and we made some candy DNA, which the kids loved. The second reason for this particular trip was because Nicholas Fund just finished building a brand new middle and high school because they needed more space, and we got to go to the grand opening and celebrate the new school with them. 25 years ago, the Ixil people of Guatemala were coming out of the end of a civil war where they were decimated and displaced. And people from our church and some other churches in the area came to them, helped them find housing, find water sources, find jobs, and get their kids into school. They then found out that the state of Guatemala only supports school through 6th grade, and many kids don't even finish that much school. So Nicholas Fund came through and created a middle and high school for the Ixil people. So one of the really neat things about this trip is going to the villages, knowing that 25 years ago, these people didn't even have homes. And now they have kids who are graduating from high school, and some of them are even going on to college. Just to see that transformation over time, I'm just a small part of that in my little trip to Guatemala, but to be a part of that over time was really moving. So after one of my recent missions trips, I really felt strongly that God wanted me to learn Spanish. A couple of our translators got ill, and so I said, well, since I've been learning Spanish, let me try and give my class in Spanish. And I was able to do that, and the kids understood me, and so it was a really cool thing to see God working and showing me that my work in Spanish was worthwhile. So one morning while we were at the school, we offered to pray for any of the students who wanted to pray. So students left class and came to us and would tell us some really deep prayer requests. It was so cool to see God moving. Sometimes there was tears, sometimes there was joy, but to see God moving and being present with the people in that time. So this trip to Guatemala instilled in me a desire to continue to be involved in short-term missions. I hope to go on trips back to Guatemala and maybe to some of the other places that BelPres goes. Hopefully we'll get to see my kids go on to some missions trips, and just love seeing God work in missions trips, seeing how he works with the people there and how he blesses us who are on the trip.